Hello guys, girls. This is Kyle.SMusic, whatever you want to call me. I'm back again with another video. It's me being in hospital. Obviously, I've been reading a lot through different symptoms of epilepsy. My situation at the moment, I've been diagnosed with Mellis syndrome, which is a part of epilepsy. You have the different symptoms such as seizures. I've been reading a book called Climbing the Walls. Sorry there, couldn't say it properly. Yeah, it's basically about a David Lewis Center which help for people who have epilepsy. My situation at the moment, obviously I went to I can't even say it right, neurological disorders, fitness. Basically I've been going through that through obviously wanting to go back to driving, my fitness levels, how long until I can go back to driving, because my situation, I've sort of gone through a bit, I've had 2 seizures. I've had to wait nearly a year, which might be nearly a year. I know I'm keeping these videos as like a diary / support for anyone who has epilepsy. There is obviously different hospitals, which if I go to the back a sec, there's some which are in David Lewis Hospital, which is in Elder Edge, Chester. Yeah, I've got that right. And then there's the British Epilepsy Association. There's Epilepsy Association of Scotland, and then Irish Epilepsy Association. There've been different hospitals. I'm only reading some bits from the book. There's one patient in particular which it's kind of put me in a bit of a scary mood, and I can't even say it right. All like the proceedings for when I can monetize this video or monetize, some videos, I'll go to obviously either half of it would go to, some parts of it would go to the David Lewis Center for people who have epilepsy, and the Christine Baeton, I'd say in particular, because her child Stuart from this story, he was born in 4th of June 1981, and she was 20 years old when he was born, and there's a situation where he had seizures. They went through different types of epilepsy, and there's like different types of epilepsy. One which he had called SUDEP. It was a sudden explainable death due to epilepsy, and I am sorry for you people, honestly. And the fact that I've been diagnosed with epilepsy and the Mellis type syndrome, the forms and everything there, it has put me in a position of, I want to say, a scary position, because I've only had 2 seizures, but you never know how it goes forward in life, whether it could go towards, like, let's say for instance, further on to when I'm a lot older as well. And the fact that I'm 23, it is a sort of scary fact. I am looking into a lot of other different types of either epilepsy, or there is other different books which I'm looking into on different disorders which can relate to either epilepsy or other, conditions as well. It has put me in a scary sort of position, because reading this book, Climbing the Walls, I'm not trying to promote it or anything, but I suppose it does promote it in a sense. Like the thoughts of the position for the parents. I know obviously I've got my dad, my mum, everyone else. Obviously I don't really have a good relationship with my mum. This is down to mental health wise, as well as things which have gone when I was younger, and it's kind of a scary position from reading this book, because what else could happen when I'm older, when I'm maybe a year from now, maybe a few months, you never know. And I don't know if this is me being paranoid, but it's also the fact that it can happen any point. I could have another seizure and then pass away, I guess. I'm not trying to, what's the words? I'm not trying to get it to, I'm trying to get the fact of epilepsy to get out there so that a lot of people know about it, because I'm looking at a poetry pharmacy and it's down to epilepsy as well, and there's sort of paper, sort of poem about epilepsy, for the people with, the patients, as well as the, mothers, fathers, grandparents, such as mine as well. And, it's made me a little bit scared, to be honest. I never know when it could happen, if it could happen. I do want to go into the Miller syndrome, because hopefully it's just something different in terms of that. But for anyone who has epilepsy, I'm trying to sort of go through not just epilepsy, but other conditions as well, which, I'm trying to help people, as well as, maybe go through different books for the patients, if they're reading, or if they're doing audio books, stuff like that, or videos anyway. This is my video, and it has kind of put me on the position of trying to enjoy my life. Hopefully I get out of hospital and everything's alright. I will see you guys and girls later to the next video, probably the Mellis syndrome video, and I'll see you guys and girls later. Peace.